And I was asked a question about cigarettes and insinuations. We're not insinuating anything about cigarettes. We just talked about what cigarettes do to health. We all know that cigarettes do affect the lungs. And that is why even in this country you can't smoke in public even when there's no COVID, to protect people who don't smoke. Because there's even passive smoking. Even if people smoke around you, you can be affected. So it's not an insinuation. The World Health Organization has very clear indications and treaties about tobacco and its hazards, health hazards, not only in the lungs, in other parts of the body, but in particular this time, COVID also attacks mainly the respiratory system. So I'm not sure when we say insinuations about tobacco. But also the public was talking about practices when people smoke that could spread the virus. Others were saying, but you, the government, tell us that cigarettes are dangerous for the lungs. COVID is dangerous for the lungs. So why are you allowing it? And as we said, we were consulting with that document. And the consultation result is what made us, as a collective, not one person, as a collective. And the president, when he speaks, he also doesn't speak for himself. He speaks for the collective. So he spoke for the collective, and as we said, it was a consultation. And a government that is responsive to people, even if it takes a decision, and if people show that they do not like that decision because of health reasons, and we're fighting a health crisis, a pandemic, it's a government that is responsive and a president that is responsive that will listen to the people and say, even though I'd said that, but taking what everybody has, most people have said, and the issues they've raised. To be honest, even myself, I'd forgotten about SCAFE, that people smoke together. I'd forgotten how people put saliva on their aerosol and also how they share. So these things came from the public showing the dangers of allowing smoking, because in the way people smoke, especially the poor who share, it would really create a very fertile ground for the virus to spread. So, yes, we then collectively, as we had taken a collective decision then, a collective decision to say, yes, with all these things, especially coming from our people and showing us the dangers, we must listen.